Another episode of the Art of Cannabis events put on by the Cannabis Wedding Expo. I'm your host, Philip Wolf, and today I'm with Elena here, and from THC Foodie Podcast.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You want to tell the camera a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I got involved in the cannabis industry in 2014, and I started off as a bud tender and then kind of quickly dove into a lot of other facets of the industry from there. So right now, my biggest focus has been a lot of sales and promotions within the industry.
Great.
And I also started picking up to be a tour guide on the Colorado Cannabis tours.
That's wonderful.
Which is a super fun side gig for me.
Yeah.
And then the THC Foodie Podcast is awesome. I do that every Thursday. So I'm just really got my hand in a lot of different pots within the industry, pun intended.
Yeah, right, perfect. And today, for today's episode, we're talking about CBD, because I hear you're just a CBD genius.
Well, honestly, CBD did change the game for me, and it changed my life when I started to learn a little bit about it in 2014, but I didn't get some full-on experience and an understanding of it until 2015. And then ever since then, I've just been almost an every single day CBD user. I genuinely treat it like it's like a nutrient or a supplement to me, and it's almost like a vitamin to my body. And this might be TMI, but as a female, as a woman, it helps tremendously with cramps and with PMS and everything like that, which is also good to have as a tool for something like your big day coming up, like your wedding day, and you don't want to be very crampy and irritable, and CBD is something that could really, really help a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get rid of your discomforts,
yes.
And unfortunately, you never know when that's going to be. Mm-hmm. And so to properly be able to use CBD is a very important tool. And like you said, using it as a nutrient for your body, which sounds wonderful. Yeah. And so what do you think, outside of the medical and health benefits it can give you, but what about like the anxiety benefits that, it can help with and help subdue, especially being a bride on your big day? What would you recommend on how to administrate some CBD usage on your big day?
The quickest methods are definitely going to be things like vaporizing. You could instantly inhale and get that therapeutic effect right away. You could even use tinctures, which would just be like straight CBD oil, and you're just gonna usually pick it up in like an eyedropper, and you can put it directly under the tongue. And that is a very fast absorption method, so that would be a good kind of quick remedy and on-the-go type thing. But I've also really utilized the soft gels before. They make like CBD soft gels, CBD capsules. It's just like taking any other vitamin or even like aspirin. It's like a more natural aspirin. Yeah.
Now, would I take too much CBD and be too stoned or too off the kilt a little bit going into my big day, or should brides worry about that?
That is in my opinion, the best part about CBD, because it is non-psychoactive. Oh. So that's the biggest difference by far, is that THC is, of course, psychoactive and it's going to affect you that way, and CBD is not. So I feel like it's a really powerful tool to have, because if you're having an open consumption event and everyone's enjoying themselves, and maybe you have some people that are a little bit new to THC at your event, well, you could counteract that sometimes anxious feeling that people get on THC with CBD. Yeah. So CBD and THC, they are like the best pair. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. So if you're gonna have THC at your event, I feel like it's just as important to have CBD on hand. Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, CBD is opposite than THC. It doesn't give you the same mood, or it doesn't give you the euphoric effect like THC would. CBD is a different compound within cannabis that helps more with I guess the medical side of things.
Exactly. It just has a plethora of medicinal properties. So very useful for your big day.
Yeah. And talk about some of the products that you have, because you can you talk about the soft gels and vaporizing CBD, but you can actually have in a lot of skincare products and things like that.
You absolutely can. And that is another one of my favorite ways to use it. Like, I literally have CBD lotion on all over my body right now, and I have some CBD infused essential oil that I use.
You look glowing, by the way.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So I feel glowing because CBD really, it's very nourishing to my skin. So that's something, one of my good girlfriends is an esthetician, and she loves to remind people that your skin is the largest organ on your body, and people forget to take care of it.
Right.
So I think the idea of going out with all your girlfriends before the wedding and getting your skin all prepped, getting massages with CBD, I think it would just be amazing.
Yeah. So is that what you're going to have your bridal party do?
I already am married, and I got married in 2012 before people were discussing CBD, before it was on everyone's radar. And I look back at that and I'm like, CBD could have really helped me that day, like big time. I could not feel my feet for a week because my heels were so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ladies, if you need some foot relief, you need to take some like CBD creams, balms, and rub it all over your feet. It'll feel so much better, and you'll recover so much faster than I did.
Yeah.
Without any CBD.
Well, yeah. So there's obviously a lot of different ways to utilize CBD. You know, it seems like it's just very synergistic with our body.
It really is. I mean, we have an endocannabinoid system. We have all of these receptors that are designed to take in cannabinoids, and your body knows exactly what to do with them. So this is not a toxic or foreign compound that you're putting into your body. It's so safe and so natural and so effective.
Yeah, Dr. Malamud, Dr. Bob, if anyone's ever YouTube Dr. Bob videos in the endocannabinoid system, you know, he just describes it as, you know, some people aren't getting high, some people are just getting their levels to the right place.
It really does help you function at your optimal level.
Yeah,
so when something's a little bit off balance, it can help correct that. Yeah. So it's just the ultimate like homeostasis system, I feel.
Yeah. All right, real quick, get you out of here on this. What is your favorite cannabis event that you've ever been to?
Honestly, I go to so many cannabis events, it's really, really hard to pick just one. But one of my favorite organizations is Cultivated Synergy. And I have to say that some of my all-time favorite memories so far in the industry have been at Cultivated Synergy. Yeah. I mean, they host Bend and Blaze. That's like literally what it sounds
like. Yoga?
Yes.
Yep.
And it's incredible. It's just one of my favorite groups and one of my favorite way to utilize cannabis, you know?
I love it. I love it. As a yogi, I appreciate that.
Me too.
So, well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. That was another episode of the Art of Cannabis events put on by the Cannabis Wedding Expo. I'm your host, Philip. Lana, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes. Can't wait for the Expo.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.